With further research and development of new technologies, the Japanese robots can now carry out everyday activities, such as performing various complex stunts, keeping geeks entertained, and providing companionship to the lonely. With the vision of building robots that would benefit humans and create joy, Sestek Akazawa created a desktop hobby robot toy named Plen. Plen, which is derived from the English word plain, is highly adored for its simple and sleek design. This 230mm tall hobby robot only weighs a dainty 700 grams. A true marvel of modern engineering, Plen is made up of the highest grade of servo motors, a powerful onboard microprocessor, and precision machine parts. Plen is extremely versatile. Built with 18 joints, which give it 18 degrees of movement freedom, it's able to move forward and backward, turn 180 degrees around, lift its arms and legs to breakdance, and even skateboard. With more than 20 pre-installed motions, Plen can easily be controlled by Bluetooth devices, such as a mobile phone, making it accessible and user-friendly.
そのホビーロボットも、できるだけ、親しみやすくて、扱いやすい机の上で楽しめるようなロボットがいいだろう。
What is the magic behind Plen? The microcontroller unit inside the robot sends and collects information for the robot, enabling it to be controlled by several devices. It also allows the robot to process and perform instructions given to it. Plen can easily be programmed to perform many tricks, especially under the hands of an expert programmer. Using the motion editor software, Plen's movements can be created simply by adjusting slide bars that represent the movement of each joint. Japan is now at the forefront of creating the world's most user-friendly robots. The aim is to turn machines into man's best friends, thus allowing robots to be integrated into every aspect of human lives. As Asia's most high-tech society, Japan is home to 70% of the world's robots. No other population in the world enjoys creating products and robots as much as the Japanese. Robots have become more than just companions. They are also physical mechanisms that can be built, tinkered with, customized, and then enjoyed. This has fueled a do-it-yourself boom amongst Japanese hobbyists of all ages. But what is it that makes Osaka the center of robotics in Japan?
一つは大阪の周辺に非常に有力な大学や研究機関があって、そこの中でロボットにどうしても必要となるような優れた研究が行われています。例えば人工知能であるとかコミュニケーションとかセンシングとかですね、そういったような研究非常に盛んです。これが一つの理由です。
At Osaka University, a scientist has created the most human-looking robot yet, a female android named Repli Q1 Expo. She has flexible silicon for skin rather than hard plastic, and a number of sensors and motors to allow her to turn and react in a human-like manner. She can flutter her eyelids and move her hands like a human. Professor Hiroshi Ishiguro of Osaka University says one day robots could fool us into believing they are human. He is known as the scientist who's propelling Japan towards the technological height of robotics, and is one of the pioneers in creating robots with artificial intelligence.
So far we have developed various industrial robots, but as a research we need to develop a new area. Especially in Japan, it's very important to develop new applications for supporting our daily life. Therefore, I started a project for interactive robots.
Repli Q1 Expo was modelled after famous NHK TV newscaster Ayako Fuji. Professor Ishiguro believes that only very human-like robots can elicit natural responses in humans and thus integrate in human society. In Professor Ishiguro's language, the technology is known as android science. In order to create a machine that can mimic the human brain, It must not only be able to process information at the speed of the human brain, it must also have cognitive functions such as visual recognition, navigation, and the ability to learn. Just what is cognitive science? Cognitive science is the multidisciplinary study of mind and behavior. Artificial intelligence, or AI, involves the study of cognitive phenomena in machines. One of the practical goals of AI is to implement aspects of human intelligence in computers. To make Repli Q1 Expo as human-like as possible, Professor Ishiguro equipped it with 42 small, quiet, air servo actuators. Using compressed air, these actuators allow precise control over motion and can give between 130 and 180 degrees of mobility. Tactile sensors, also embedded under the skin, are connected to sensors in the environment. The Actroid is surrounded by floor sensors that will sense movement and transmit signals to the control system. Using these sensory inputs, the autonomous program installed in the Actroid can make smooth, natural interactions with people around it. Microphones are used to pick up speech for processing as well. The interactive Actroid can communicate on a rudimentary level with humans by speaking.
Hello, my name is Yu Ando. I'm really thrilled you can join me on One Step Beyond. Enjoy!
Before Repli Q1 Expo, Professor Ishiguro developed an Actroid modelled after his own daughter. However, the female android was jerky and unnatural.
My first Android was my daughter's copy, but I couldn't install the enough number of actuators for the small body. Therefore, it looks very human-like, but the movement was very jerky and it looks like a zombie.
As a follow-up to Repli Q1, the professor created Repli Q1 Expo. However, he soon realized that there was a bottleneck issue. Repli Q1 Expo still couldn't carry out long-term conversations with humans. Advanced artificial intelligence had yet to be achieved. Undeterred, Professor Ishiguro set out to find a solution to this shortfall. But what would that solution be? Up next, in a surprising move, Professor Ishiguro shocked the world further when he revealed that he had successfully made a robot clone of a famous man. Who is the secret man?